Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Love Morning. I am John Halcyon Stinn. This is a daily opportunity to connect and share gratitude and align ourselves to a kinder, brighter, more optimistic, more hopeful version of ourselves. It's truly you. It's just the part of you that sometimes get pushed into the back seat when the old parts of you come out, the scared parts of you that have been protecting you your whole life. And sometimes they put distance between you and the other people in the world. Sometimes. I'm going to take a pause.
I'm so sorry.
What do you do?
I just wanted to get a sweater.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
I am in this part of the room of the house, a new location, because my office is over our treatment in-person client scene office, and Lisa is with a client right now. So, and she came upstairs to get a coat, and I thought she might be coming in to saying, like, "You're being too loud. Stop using the hug monster voice." That was in our discussions and our kind of testing the house. She goes, "No, I don't hear you at all when you're upstairs unless you use the hug monster." Do you want to say hi?
Hi, who am I saying hi to?
This is Love Morning.
Hi, Love Morning.
Good morning. Isn't she
Hi,
beautiful?
everybody.
Love you.
this guy.
Well, good morning, Gerbot. Gerbot says, "New room, outfit, who dis?" Yeah, this is my standard break it out once a year and then wear it every opportunity that I have to wear a Christmas sweater. And then I put it back into storage without washing it. That's my tradition. This smells like Yuletide. Actually, it needs some Yuletide. Get it? I saw that joke on the ground written down. There's my old house, people write jokes in chalk, like the setup and then the punchline, 20 feet later. I will pass on your hello, Gerbot. And you know what I forgot to do is sing a little song for you, 'cause we do it every day we can. Because whether you're a girl, other or man, it's nice to have some gratitude. It makes you feel good about your attitude, and when we share it with family, friends, I'll find another word that rhymes in the ends. Good morning. Welcome to our gathering. Yeah, this is, I find this sweater to be, I think it qualifies as ugly sweater, but it's badass. I've had some people react to it in extremely negative ways, but to them I say, talk to the mistletoe. I started broadcasting today. I was going to use my phone, and then I thought this is just my laptop, and it looks pretty good, but this, just so you get an idea of what I was playing with, I was going like this and going, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" But you know what? Let's go back to laptop. So my big question is, what are you feeling grateful for today? I can tell you what I'm grateful for. You want to hear? Sure, I'll tell you. It's pretty. There's a lot, but the one that's top of mind is I'm so grateful that Asher's coming today. He's on a flight right now, picking him up in about 2 hours. And yeah, I've got a whole list of activities that I want to do, and also trying to let go of attachment to any of them, because you got to follow the whims and inspirations of the little wizard, the little wise one. But I do want to share a couple of things of my ideas, just so I get credit for the ideas, even if they don't happen. So I have a scheduled tomorrow and I've invited a couple friends and their kids. And if you're listening to this and you've got a kid that wants to join us, we don't have a time yet, but we're going to go to a mall on Christmas Eve. I know, terrible idea. But I've done this in the past with a bag of candy. And then you walk up to people and you say, "Santa said that you're on the nice list," and give them a lollipop. So hopefully I can get the kids involved. Say, hey, we got a mission from Santa. So we got to get rid of, we got to gift, 50 lollipops or 20 lollipops each. You guys up for it? Dimitri's here. Did I even send the text? Because I have a text written to invite you tomorrow. Did I send it? That's so funny. I was composing it when I started this. So, Dimitri, I was gonna, maybe you did see it. That's why you're here. Don't second guess yourself, John. Well, I am super excited to see Asher. That's a plan for tomorrow, is to go to a mall and give away candy canes on behalf of Santa. Another thing that I just kind of finished is, so in the basement, actually, I haven't figured out the backstory yet. So one is I found this was in the basement left by the previous owner. The other story is that we got a sled came through the neighborhood, came up to me and said, "Is Asher going to be staying here this week?" And I said, "Yes." And the elf said, "Give this to him." And I go, "Okay." What is it? It's a map. This is the backyard. All of those reds are little sculptures and things that I have hidden in the yard. Little figurines and some of my collectible things. Little like Buddha heads and things like that. So we live on a canyon. It's just at the very edge of the canyon, but I kind of feel like so much of my youth was about playing in the canyon, and I think it'd be really fun to follow a map and get some treasures. And then I have a bunch of plastic eggs so we can do more hunts throughout the weekend. That tends to be something that we like to do. But I thought that like a couple levels up from an Easter egg hunt is a legit treasure map. Now you might say, "Oh, John, that is so clever." I say, "Well, I've tried this before, but not with a child." Well, you could argue it was a child. For my third date when I was on the game show Studs, my clever date idea is I showed up at her. I had someone describe a cool camping area in the Malibu Hills. Not camping, but a hike. And I made a map like this, and I went to her door and said, "Hey, I just had an uncle pass away, and he bequeathed this map to me. Let's go figure out what's at the X." And it was a hike, and at the end, at the X, I broke out a picnic. Although we didn't make it to the X because she was complaining so much about the hike, and so I just broke out the picnic before we got to the X. And later on the show, the thing she said about me that I was supposed to guess who said it, she said, "After 10 minutes of heavy breathing, he was too pooped to pop." That's not true. That's not true. Thank you for being here for Love Morning. What are you grateful for? Gerbot is grateful I made it to my dad's, and my cousin is here too. Yay, grateful for this ritual of gathering family to share our appreciation of each other and for the return of our soul. The sun. That was my realtor, so I will call them back later. We had an open house on my condo that's for sale. So, and I actually ran into a potential buyer who said they're going to make an offer. So, crossing my fingers that this all goes well. But appreciate the return of our soul, spelled S-O-L if you're just listening, and meaning the return of the sun. Yay! We're in this beautiful post-solstice increase of sunlight. Good morning, Juan. Good morning, Jill. Jill says, "I'm grateful for true love and spending Christmas with my family." I've been feeling so grateful for the love in my life, for my partnership with Lisa. just feeling like, you know, every moment that we're cuddling is like, I'm in the destination of this journey. Like this is it. It's happening. So grateful. So I'm trying to just stay with my gratitude practice, keep it in the level of appreciation and not take it for granted. Speaking of which, we started watching the Dune Prophecy on Max. Anybody watching that? I'm only like 2 episodes in, but or 3 episodes. Oh, it's awesome. I love it so far. Good morning, Steve. You know, you came up. I just visited Scott Hoyt and Scott Berman, and we had a moment reflecting on how awesome you are. So I hope your ears and heart were tingling. Gearbot says, I spent a lot of my youth playing on our hillside as well. So grateful for growing up in a place where I could roam. Yeah, I mean, most of my childhood was playing Army. We would buy fatigues at the Army surplus store, and we would play Army in the canyon. All day, every day. There was a brief period in 4th grade because Mrs. Hansen, she would read Greek myths to us every day, and we got enchanted by that. So it was a brief period where we played Greek myths, and you know, I'm Agamemnon, I'm Achilles. Juan says, I'm great to wake up to Jingle Bell Rock. It's that time of year. Well, the weather outside's delightful, and your company is also delightful. Dooby-dooby-doo-boo-boo. Ain't no snow, hope you enjoy snow. Julia, hello to you in Germany. Thanks for joining. I love being able to picture and feel a node in our web of love ambassadors from Germany. Thank you for being here. Anyone else have any gratitude they want to share? Hello, Hope. What else did I do? Oh, I'm grateful for my friend Brandon. Brandon, every time Asher visits, he loans me blocks, Legos, and books, and these magnetic tiles. So I've got, bins of toys to play with in case he doesn't want to do egg hunts all the time. And I also have, what else did I've got art supplies too. That's the other thing I ordered. Although I realized I got them as Christmas presents, and I kind of want to open them before Christmas. Hello, Michelle. Merry Christmas to you too. And thank you, Hope. I really, really, really enjoy the Love Morning impact on my life. So thank you for being a part of that. Oh, I know what, I'm grateful that I got all inspired and I made a new Hug Monster video yesterday. It was weird. The first time I posted about the Hug Monster, someone in a comment tagged somebody, said, look, someone else has your idea or something like that. I guess somebody that's their play name or something. And I kind of got like, hey, I've been working with Hug Monster for a long time, because how long was that ago? Probably 15 years ago? No. It had to be maybe 12, 13 years ago. My nephew Caleb dressed up as a blue monster on Christmas Eve. And, no, excuse me. I just got distracted I got a message from the realtor again. They're going to have to wait. I got a message from, let me try this again. Caleb dressed up as a blue monster, and for Halloween, and it was so cute. He's probably 3. And he ran around, rah, 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 I'm hugging you. And so he was a hug monster. And I thought it was so freaking adorable that I made a little graphic that looked like his costume called Hug Monster. And I made Hug Monster keychains for everyone in the family. And I made a Hug Monster tote bag for and I had an old like T-shirt that I made that had Grandpa on the Hugmobile, and it had the Hug Monster in the middle of it. And so I did a video yesterday. Wait, I told that story yesterday. Oh my gosh. Well, I edited it all together using it. I apologize for being redundant. Too bad you're not here to be like, thanks for letting me tell it again. Well, I guess I'm grateful for how much fun I had putting together the video. There you go. Michelle is grateful for having a roof over my head and my family and friends. That's such a good one to just like say it and feel it. It's easy to say, I'm grateful for my family. You know, when people say, what are you grateful for? Sometimes people just like, my friends and my family. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful, but the roof over my head. And the reason can be so helpful is when you go, wait a minute. I haven't thought about this in days, but I have a roof over my head. Oh my gosh. I've been kind of annoyed by them, but I didn't, like, my parents are still alive. What a blessing. Kiribati says, Legos are the best. I so love playing Legos with kids, but when I say playing Legos with kids, I'm usually like, are you going to use that wing piece? Okay. Yay for giggles. Thank you, Michelle. You know, the lyrics to the Hug Monster theme song are, welcome to Hug Monster Show, where it's always silly time and the giggles freely flow. Pretty good, huh? I wrote that. We're super fun folks to get to know. Anybody else have any gratitude they'd like to share? I'm telling my broad. There we go. Maybe I should tell them, hey, you can tune in if you want. Come say hello. Any more gratitudes anybody wants to share? I'm really enjoying. Seeing myself on camera. I'm liking my beard with the golf. Maybe I just. Oh, I re-dyed my hair yesterday. Maybe that's why I'm enjoying it so much, and it matches this shirt. Every once in a while, I just catch myself in the mirror and go, "You're a cool dude." I can't wait till Asher starts going like, "You are so uncool." Ugh. I mentioned I'm grateful for Brandon for loaning me things. Grateful hanging out with my parents this week. So grateful for Lisa. Oh my gosh, she was like, she's doing so many little shopping things to make sure everyone in my family gets attention. It's so beautiful. Because sometimes like my mom falls through the cracks. We try to do it like a stocking for her because she does stockings for everyone else, but it's not always the best stocking. So Lisa says, I'm going to take over mom's stocking this year, and just crushed it. Well, I am so grateful to have this moment. If you celebrate Christmas, then Merry Christmas. When I say celebrating Christmas, what I'm really celebrating is the end of the year, the solstice, the Christmas metaphor of the birth of Christ consciousness in all of us, and the celebration, the recognition, the exaltation of our potential in Christ consciousness, of divinity, connection to all, to love, to kindness. That's what Christmas time means for me. I usually say Xmas when I write it, because then I just say like it's a calculus. No, not calculus. No. What's it when you substitute for X? Is that calculus? No, that's trigonometry. Anyway, solve for X. So X equals divine spiritual beliefs that work for you. And it's always fun to look at the roots of Christmas and see how much it predates Christianity. Good morning, Jamie. Jamie is grateful to have lunch with my mother from another sister. Wonderful. Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy this day, everyone. Algebra. Thank you, Gerbot and Jamie. Yes, Xmas. Substitute your faith of choice, your divine guide, your radical hope, your connection to Buddha consciousness, Christ consciousness, oneness, AI overlords, whatever works for you. So wherever you are, let's give ourselves a big old hug as we embrace these bodies, giving gratitude for it, for all the healing happening all day and night within us. Grateful for the way it lets us to move through the world and taste and smell and feel. Grateful for all the people in our lives, and grateful for this moment of connection, knowing that we are a part of a massive human family filled with open-hearted, beautiful human beings. Sometimes they just need a little bit of permission, maybe a little courage that we can help people with by walking a walk of kindness and open-heartedness and gifting and love, making it easier for every other person to let down their guard and share that love too. So let's take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and everybody here, thanks for being here for this December 23rd Hug Nation Love Morning. Enjoy the day. I love you.